I was going through your site and everything, and so you say that young people are book haters, especially or specifically boys.
Yeah.
So is that kind of, or how do you go about confronting that stigma or that saying in your writing? And I know you just touched on it a little bit.
Yeah, but you also deal with the truth behind that statement, right? And the truth behind that statement is that young people, young boys hate books, but that's what they say. They don't really hate books. They hate boredom. Right? They hate being bored. When I was a kid, I hated books too. I didn't read no books till I was 17 and a half years old. Because everything seemed so boring, right? Had I had books written in my own language, I'd have been like, bet a minute. That's why rap music worked so well in the 1980s and 90s. Sound like me. I was like, bet, they talking like we talking, I'm with it. I can listen to your story when it sounds familiar, at least at first, then I can branch out. But you gotta give me a doorway, you gotta give me something like a springboard, right? And so what I realized is that it's just about boredom. These kids ain't got, it's too much stimuli for us to figure out how to slow walk them into a story. Because we only got, they say kids today got attention spans of about 2.5 minutes, right? The length of a song, the length of a YouTube video, right? If that's what I have, and they're reading, so many of them have, because of literacy rates, are reading at a slower clip. That means that I got about 2 paragraphs, maybe, to get them. To get them. Now, I'm not going to throw the plot at the beginning of the book, so I better use language as a draw, right? It's just about boredom, yo. For me, Richard Wright changed my life, right? I was 17 and a half. I read Black Boy, first page. He burns his mama's house down. I was like, bet. This is human, right? This is not, you know what I mean? This ain't rocket science.
Yeah.
Black boys and boys in general, and people in general just ain't they not with the boring stuff.
That was on the first page?
That was on the first page.
Oh, wow.
You see him messing around with the curtains, getting ready like the curtains on fire on the first page. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to understand, like, instead of me expecting them to meet me where I am, I meet them where they are, and then I'll slowly bring them to where I am. I think that's sort of the process.
That relationship and that connection.
That's what it is.
Okay.